My name is Mr. Driscoll. I teach drafting with CAD Lab. My background is mechanical engineering. Students who take this class usually have an interest in architecture or engineering and are taking this class to further their abilities in drafting, both by hand and then also using CAD, which stands for computer-aided drafting. The pace of the class is somewhat self-paced. It's not your traditional class where everybody comes in and sits down at the same time, does the same thing. They're all at different phases of their projects. But I would say in general, the average student here has an interest in architecture or engineering and is considering this as a career, although some students it's more of just an applied math course and exploratory in nature. This class will enable you to work in what we call an entry-level position drafter, with entry-level responsibilities, but a student taking this course could go on and be ahead of his classmates in, say, a freshman setting in engineering or architecture. Definitely, you're ahead of the game by taking this before college. Out of my students, maybe half to three-quarters are going on to four-year schools, and then the other quarter, maybe they were testing the waters, or maybe pursued a two-year degree. Most of the students here are here because they're pretty sure this is what they want to do. It's the rare case that somebody ends up here and, just for a class or to test the waters. Most of them are pretty sure they're going to pursue either engineering or architecture.
We sat down with Dylan Robinson, a junior at Kennebunk High School, to find out why he chose to enroll in the Biddeford Regional Center of Technology.
We just wire a bunch of stuff pretty much. It's like we do labs, and the teacher gives us like a schematic or like a scenario, and we go out and do that for a couple hours until the end of class. And it's pretty laid back. And if it takes you 2 days to do it, then it takes you 2 days, and it doesn't really mind. So it's a good escape from class, really, during the day. Yeah. I mean, it's not that easy though, because there is like a huge amount of math involved and like geometry. So, but it's mostly hands-on, working out, like in the shop and stuff.
Dylan Court, a junior at Thornton Academy, has this to say about the welding program.
From the minute I walked into TA, I knew I was going to want to do VOT just because I don't really care for school that much, and my brother took it here, my dad took it here, and I just pretty much had it set in my mind that I was coming to VOT. I just, pretty much like Tom said, if you're interested in it, go for it. I mean, just as long as you're hands-on and don't mind doing a little dirty work, go for it.
We get students who have kind of made a decision that they're interested in some sort of trade, whether it be welding or architecture, engineering, machining, working with cars. We have a legal program, a nursing program, medical assisting program. We have a retail program. So they've got some insight as to what they may be interested in the next chapter of their life. And they come here to kind of hone those skills in and to take a chance that this is what they want to do. We do work with a lot of colleges in the area that they can earn credit through different programs that we have, and they can earn college credit, or they can just gain the skills that they need to be successful in that field. About maybe 35 to 40 minutes of their day is in the classroom. The beginning of the school year is all about safety of the equipment that they're going to be using for the year. They have to pass all those safety tests. But they're typically, as you went through the shops today, they're all doing hands-on. They're all doing real-life sort of work, whether it's just to learn or they're doing it for, if you saw the auto body shop, all those cars belong to somebody in the community, and they bring those cars in. And they're either repaired because they were in an accident, or they're doing a complete overhaul. We have some antique cars that were in there, and they're doing a complete full restoration on those cars. So yeah, it's all hands-on. Even when you get up into the business program, a lot of what they do is real-world sort of stuff. They're working with local businesses. Obviously, our medical programs, they're in the hospitals, they're in the nursing homes, and they're doing what they've been trained to do. Whoever sees this, check us out. When your school has the opportunity, Thornton typically has their own day here. They get to check out the different programs, sign up, come over, take a look, see if there's anything that interests you. Most of the programs, or nearly all of the programs we have here, are not offered at Thornton. So, and it's a change up. It's a different way of doing school. You get to meet students from Old Orchard Beach, from Biddeford, from Kennebunk. We do have some Massabesic students who attend here also. So you get to meet a whole new group of kids, and you'll be quite surprised at the friendships that are made here. I think that was the first thing that I really recognized last year, is that when you have a group of guys or guys and girls that are all interested in becoming mechanics, you already have that in common, and connections are made pretty quickly, because at some point they'll be working with each other in the community someday. One might be helping the other one get a job, or they might be getting hired together. I know a lot of our machinists will be hired together because there's a lot of work in the area for them. So they start the connection here, and they may work the rest of their lives, you know, as friends. So I would say the friendships, the camaraderie, it's different. It's very different here. I've worked in high schools for 15 years, and it's different. You come here for half a day, you do something real, you gain some skills, some knowledge, and you take it wherever. You know, for the guys that are doing building trades, they may not become a carpenter, but someday they'll be able to build their own shed or fix their own roof or help their neighbor do some sheetrocking. They're going to learn skills that they're going to be able to apply somewhere in their life. So I guess that's it.